We are playing Call of Cthulhu. Now, I have had this game on my system for a minute. I've been waiting for a mood for me to be in a horror game, and, well, I'm somewhat sober, so let's go ahead and get into it. I'm waiting on my dude to hit me up, so, figured I'd stream the game until then. So, without further ado, as you can see, haven't touched this game, don't know shit about it, I just know it's a Cthulhu game. Let's get into it. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor, sleeping pills, and he is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Don't know what that word means. Maybe slump. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. So we're Edward Pierce, I take it. Yeah, Pierce Investigations Agency, Boston. Enter madness. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who, in his callousness, remains sane to the hideous end. H.P. Lovecraft. One of the best damn horror writers known to man. Fuck. Game saved. Where the fuck am I? Okay, basic controls so far. Bro, the atmosphere of this game is already set up. Actually, I have my custom controls on. Give me a second. Alright, there we go. Counter darkness, you must light up some areas. Oh, axe to pick it up, okay. Oh, bolt cutters. Whoa. Yeah, that's just a pig. Excuse me, what's over here? More weird boxes. I want to know what this symbol is. You have no ability to jump, but apparently this is water. It looks like the boat is floating. Yeah, the boat is floating. No, that's water. Okay, I can see over there. Right up close. This looks like just a void. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's go ahead and use these bolt cutters. And enter. It is weird. X.
Fate inescapably draws you on.
Don't narrate me! You don't know what I'm gonna do! No, for that, I'm gonna try to go... Oh. Did the bolt cutters break? Can I not? Did I drop the bolt cutters? Where the fuck are they? Is there an inventory system? Okay, that's just pause. Okay, triangle is light. Oh, let's go ahead and put that away. I don't know if this is like amnesia, we got limited oil or what. There's no sprint, so... Okay, no way down from over there. that a... That's an... No, that's... Is that an orca or is that a great white?
What a
That's an orca.
putrid offering.
Yeah, let's get away from the water.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
Yeah, okay, there's the sprint. It's L2 for sprint.
Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
I hate whiskey. I wonder why I still take these things.
On the back? Nope. Oh. Item obtained. Sleeping pills.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed the cage, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against him.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me for weeks after the investigation was closed. Oh, I got a little light.
I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
Yeah, have a drink. I'm an Irishman. You can't put whiskey in front of me and tell me not to drink.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Mission. Oh, wait. Okay, so this is like the mission. Okay, I can access my inventory. Skills. Sanity. Nightmares. Edward Pierce is a veteran of the First World War, where he took part in the Meuse Argonne offense. He is one of the few survivors of the Lost Battalion. American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and ally artillery fire. Forced to hold their positions for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades, without food or medical supplies, soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce was traumatized by these events. He consumed sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. So right now, my sanity is stable. Knowing H.P. Lovecraft, that ain't gonna be... that is not gonna last long. Alright, places. My private detective agency contracted to the Wentworth Detective Agency. After the Great World War, I decided to set up in Boston, where there is no lack of work for guys like me. One small-time case follows the other. Adultery, settled scores, disappearances that are not actually disappearances. The old office couch is less comfortable than a real bed. And I should probably get rid of these empty bottles, but this place is mine for the moment. Okay, so that's touchpad. Let me see inventory. Inventory. Okay, knowledge. Inventory, my old lighter that I engraved in memory of the 77th Infantry Division and the men of the Lost Battalion who fell. Alright.
I have business here to attend to.
Okay, well, what business? History. game saved. Okay, I did something good. We'll take a drink before answering the phone. What the fuck? Oh, I'm drunk. Okay.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce? Private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
Yes.
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Okay. Locate your character's points. Each point allows you to improve specific skill. Strength represents your physical power, improving the skill makes chances offensive. Chances forcing doors or mechanism or using violence. We'll put summon speech. Spot represents it. Chances finding any objects on the discovered object will not appear in game. Represents your knowledge of human behavior, improving the skill increases your chances of the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior or the analysis of objects. Occult sciences, improving the skill increases your chances of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts and expressing your knowledge of the myth. Medicine investigation represents your investigating talents, improving the skill and chances of your understanding of past events by analyzing a crime or an object and of picking locks. Yeah, we'll put that into investigating.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
The shipping labels, some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address, Warehouse 36, Darkwater. Police reports that the fire started in the dining room, claiming the whole family. The police decide in a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? Okay.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Alright, wait, it says more.
The sender's label mentions...
That's right.
Okay.
And you think you're...
That is what go to
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Fuck you.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Alright, Darkwater. Got some... Alright. Occupation, businessman. A wealthy businessman, well respected in Boston area. Stephen Webster came to see me in order in order that I investigate the death of his only daughter, Sarah Hawkins. The man accepts neither refusals nor unconventional truths. He is ready to do anything to prove that his daughter was not mad. Charles Hawkins, occupation ship owner. Charles Hawkins was a local celebrity on Blackwater, the heir of the ship owner family. He used to travel a lot. He met Sarah Hawkins during a trip in Paris. They fell in love, got married. Hawkins took her to the remote island of Darkwater. They had a child named Simon and lived in a very secretive life. Sarah Hawkins, a painter known for her tortured artistic universe. She was worshipped for her strangeness of her work, and the rarity of her public appearances. I seem to remember that she once said, "I paint what my dreams whisper to me." Her marriage with Charles Hawkins years ago surprised highly sociality columnists, wealthy Boston heiress known for her party-going, chooses to follow her new husband and live recluse on the island of Darkwater. She disappears from the front pages of the newspaper, and nobody ever heard any more about her. Even her death in the fire remained a secret. Only her father, Stephen Webster, continued to seek the truth. And then Simon Hawkins, schoolboy, only son of Sarah and Charles Hawkins. He died in the fire that claimed his whole family. Okay, so these guys are already deceased. Okay.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic.
Let me drink!
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then. All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Oh, place is Island of Darkwater. It would seem that the world has forgotten the very existence of this isolated rock off the coast of Boston. It is a small... excuse me. Inhospitable island whose coastline is made up of steep cliffs, sharp reefs, and with only one outlet to the sea. It is mainly inhabited by the descendants of whalers who set up a supply post where in the 1800s it was hit severely by a collapse of this activity. I think that the only venture on the island that is still profitable is its medical institute. Alright, occult. Intuitive and visionary artist for some, overpriced imposter for others, Sarah Hawkins leaves nobody indifferent. This mysterious and reserved painter offers strange images with violent colors and wild strokes to the world. If her paintings are testimony to her vision of the world, then the world of Sarah Hawkins is a portal to the other dimensions. Extract from the notebook of Edward Pierce, private detective. Wait, so these things, like, I unlock them as it happens, but it's like I'm reading it from the past? This painting depicts a monstrous silhouette threatening a woman and child. Flames can be made out in the background. Stephen Webster, the father of Sarah Hawkins, thinks that it's linked to the death of his daughter. Yeah, that is weird. Alright, what's in my inventory? Knowledge. Okay. The Atlantic Ocean, so it's probably just what more in-depth summary. Dense work aimed at intervals in this illness is known to civilized world. It details the symptoms and suitable treatment. Okay, I'm gonna grab that. push you.
I used to be an avid reader.
No, okay. Let me go over this place one more time, because I have a feeling if I miss something, it's going to fuck me, and I can't drink anymore. I guess I'm already drunk.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Alright, well that's all the highlighted shit. I just unlocked ICP. I don't know what that means, but I just got a trophy. The Sarah Hawkins case. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue she left for her father, a disturbing painting. On a shipping label, an address, a warehouse set on the docks of the islands of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. So yeah, this is like... It's like we, the player, are finding out as he finds out. So we're like reading his book. I like that. And that goes back to the destiny is set in stone. This game might turn out to be a really good game. Enter Madness. Well, that's our boat, I take it. Focus. Okay, so this is the tiger. Why are you lighting an already lit cigarette? Okay.
We're almost there.
James Fitzroy. All of Cthulhu. Scylla. So that's the name of the boat. Is that a wreck one? Yeah, that's a wreck. Damn, this really is a shabby ass fucking town.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Please move back. Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy! They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. No.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy! They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway. That's no way to treat an omen. Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
What is this just sitting over here? Can I grab it? Okay, I guess later it is for me. Alright, well, you told me to come check this place out. You're smoking a pipe. You two are just staring off into nothing. Let me... It's down here. Okay, it's blocked off.
Hey, you get us into trouble.
You're already in trouble.
Come on, can we
There's nothing
sort
for
this
you
out?
here either.
You can seize that
Beat
drunk.
it.
There's nothing to sort out. Your chum wanted to stir us up.
You can stay to watch if you want. You can pick up the pieces.
Come on, you bastard. You'll see what a true sailor's got in his belly. You hear that? You bilge rats don't scare me.
What did he call us just now?
I said you were a bilge rat. And even a poxed limpet. You think we don't know what you're doing? Hidden in the fog?
I'll shut up your big mouth once and for all.
Optimistic.
Are you stupid or what? Even your captain told you not to stick your noses around here again.
This isn't your home, you bunch of sand crabs. We go where we want. Hey, you'll get us into trouble.
You're already in trouble.
Come on, can we sort this out? You can see he's half drunk.
There's nothing to sort out. Your chum wanted to stir us up.
Okay. I was expecting a fight. That sucks.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine. Hey, be careful.
I like you, Peters. Ooh, she cute. Probably reeks.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
So this takes
I think we'll get along well.
prohibition.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little...
You want a drink?
Same again, please.
Here you go.
We'll have one more drink before we leave.
Whew. That's no moonshine.
You can say that again. House recipe.
Captain
You know,
Fitzroy
we'll
told me about...
You wanted...
One more, but it'll be the last.
They all say that.
Apparently he likes it, so it must be some good whiskey.
There's rye in that.
Looks like Monsieur is a connoisseur. Not bad for a guy from the city.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew then.
I've got what I need.
Anything?
I was seeing if maybe wrong.
That'll be all.
Gave me something.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
If y'all want to go ahead and read, I'll go ahead and scroll it down, but a lot of this is going to be reading, so I'm just skimming through it. Y'all can pause and read it later, or I might just dedicate a video to reading through, like, all the shit I found.
No right to treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed. My God. You said it.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I bid you farewell,
I
gentlemen.
have a feeling
Good
it
night,
wasn't-
stranger.
So long.
I have a feeling it wasn't actually a whale that they caught there.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader.
What you looking at, stranger?
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it. I told you to beat it.
Fuck. So I just fucked up that. What's back here? Nothing. I have a feeling that's the she he was talking about, the bootlegger.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier, Cat. Would she be Cat? Maybe it's a Catherine or something. Or Caitlin.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Huh.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Yeah, I'm gonna snoop through your shit more, man. there's a staircase there. That seems a little dangerous.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Photograph of a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg.
What a macabre souvenir.
Macabre? I don't know what the fuck that is. If you know a little bit about like ships or anything like that, like or whatever the hell this thing is, let me know what the hell it was used for. Alright, that looks like that's everything up there. What's this? Map. Ooh, Book of Medicine. Volume 2. Medicine progression. Okay, so with the medicine, okay, yeah, it's like one fucking upgrade away from being level 2. Go ahead and close that. It looks like that might be it.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
What's in here? The shitter, of course. What's out here? Oh, just another way outside.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Okay. Where does... Oh, okay, here it is.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the documents are blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Oh, he's gone. Oh, there he is.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
You tell me.
I thought you would have worked it out. It belonged to Charles Hawkins. Ship owners from father to son.
I see. That explains those loading manifests. Too bad I can't get much out of them. I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Photograph looks strangely like...
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Oh, that was upstairs. That was the wooden leg.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Okay. I doubt I'm gonna be able to get
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Alright, well that's all the questions there. Okay, yeah, that's all the Blackwater.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Alright. To be honest, I don't fully trust that dude. I want to see if I can talk to this bitch now.
I told you to beat it. I told you to beat it. I told you to beat it.
Maybe
I told you to beat it.
She'll get annoyed? Nope. Just me getting annoyed. Alright. Well, let's go ahead. Okay, those guys moved. Warehouse is down that way, but let's investigate over here. See what we can find.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
Not scared of
I've
the
seen
boss.
the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
Okay.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you.
Okay,
I
there's
shall take
probably
my...
another unlock. What's in here? Hidden spot allows you to detect items that are in close range. Once these items are found, an indicator will appear. It might be up above. I don't know.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
What's this? This part enables heavy loads to be lifted, held aloft without risk.
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
Lever that activates a
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
Let's go up now. Oh god.
I could use this old winch to lift the...
Mount the handle, mount the ratchet device. Am I missing something? Let me go back down.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Now am I able to do something with this? No. Maybe there's something I'm missing, or maybe that's for something later on. Well, I've already completed it. Says there's hidden items somewhere around here. Unless I need to maybe grab one more thing. No. We'll come back to that. This motherfucker needs to learn how to park. Ooh, what's this door? Oh, there's no handle. Shit. Alright, let's go ahead and investigate this warehouse. Actually, let me talk to this dude. Who the fuck is this? Oh, dude's just fishing. Oh, these guys are sitting down now.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Apparently the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island. But I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
Okay. Maybe I gotta go talk to these guys to know that I gotta activate that winch over there.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Let's go talk to these guys.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
Let's find out about the island.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat. It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here. Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here. So we drink.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly? You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do. St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Alright, let's
The
find
two
out
guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum. They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder? They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors. If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing. Nothing at all.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Okay. Let's talk to this dude. Oh, can't talk to him. Or this fisherman. Okay, well oh, okay, he's over here. I want to check out the statue that they're talking about. Can I enter?
There.
Let's investigate in here.
Hello, old friend.
Ooh, bottle of liquor. That might come in handy. You're blocked. You're unable to get open. I don't... Wait, those are like those weird room things we've seen on the boxes and shit.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
So I see you would find out different information by like finding that shit out. That's kind of nice. I do like it. It gives a little bit replayability to the game to find out more information.
You could tell me.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Okay. Good thing I checked out in here first.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
We'll try Cat sent me.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Yeah, I'm not gonna ask that. I'm gonna...
Gentlemen, you have a problem.
What? Who do you take yourself for, stranger?
Your boss is very unhappy with your work.
Oh yeah? You're bluffing.
She said those knuckleheads are incapable of staying at their post.
Darn it.
You think he's telling the truth?
We'll find out. Prove that you really know Cat.
It's risky to question my word. I wouldn't like you to get cut with a certain Italian knife.
Okay. You've convinced us.
And it's she who sent you? What do you want from us?
I have to take a look inside the Hawkins warehouse. Leave me alone, and I'll put in a good word for you with Cat.
Okay, it's a deal.
Well, that was easy. Okay, so this is their storage house for all their liquor and shit. Okay. Anything over there? No. Ladder that's broken. That must be the way to the wrench that I seen.
Let's see. Perfect.
All right.
Oh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Enter your reconstruction. That seems a depraved picture of what's his face? Him, Charles. So she made him look like a monster. Okay, maybe that's why she sent the shit. I'm not gonna investigate the bottle. Okay. All right. Well, it looks like there's nothing interactive. Maybe I gotta do this. Alright.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? It smells as bad as it looks. Can't sleep. I know how that feels. Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins? What happened here?
Someone punched the mirror.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here? Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Does that mean I investigated everything? Oh, 1 character point. Okay, Okay, medicine and occultism. I cannot. It can only be improved by objects discovered in the environment. Okay. So psychologically, hidden spot, investigation, strength, and then speaking. Yeah, let's go ahead and do hidden spot.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
It's clear that you knew the victims. I'm sorry to dig up bad memories.
I can still see the poor child lying burned on the floor of their drawing room. We had to tear him off. The marks must still be there. They're in my mind anyway.
It's horrendous. I'm going to need your experience to bring him justice, Officer Bradley. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
Yeah, well,
Is it
if
far,
you try to attack me, I'll
mansion?
bitch slap you.
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
So, the officer's the one that has the shitty parking. That's funny. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place thought to be abandoned revealed some surprises, signs of recent occupation, as well as a partly charred painting interrupted in his search by Officer Bradley. Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. Okay. I have a feeling she did that to his face, though. Someone's watching us.
Well, here we are. Hawkins mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
More information.
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Huh? You've already begun to nose around it, would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Yeah, I think there's two more options.
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
One more time.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
No.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
That might have been a bad decision. Actually, you know what? No. Last checkpoint. I want to actually change that. I hope I can, because there was an officer in that vision we had in the very intro. You know what I mean? So maybe if we refuse, we might keep him alive. I know he wants to see shit, and I'm just gonna skip through the dialogue if I can. No, fuck. Sorry, man, we might have just gotten you killed. Oh, that's blocked, so we gotta go. Okay, yeah, he's going this way. Well, actually, because of that mistake, we might as well go ahead and end it up here. Figure out what's gonna end up happening. If y'all like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe and all that. I want to try to go see if I can get me some green, so then this game will get really interesting. So, yeah, hit the subscribe bell and all that bullshit, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Deadly Beast signing off. Peace.